Today, everyone, we're going to go into the deepest realms of your mind and see what makes you scared. Hey everyone, welcome back to another, oh my god, it's a spider kind of episode. We are the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And we welcome you to a great episode to help you immerse yourself into the language of English, which is what me and Adam naturally speak. Me being from America and Adam being from Canada. Hey, so you get two sides of the North American coin that are equally friendly. Today, everyone, we're going to talk about phobias. Now, do you know this word phobia? Adam, can we describe what is a phobia?
A phobia is a fear of something you're afraid of.
Yes. Now, I would push it into more of not just afraid of, terrified of.
Yeah. Very,
extremely scared of this thing.
Yeah.
Now, there are few within the world that many people feel the same kind of terror or being scared of this thing, and some that are actually specific to certain cultures or maybe countries. So we're gonna go into some common ones. Me and Adam are gonna say what we think about them, and then we're going to see if there are any Japanese phobias that are special to Japan, and if we share those as well. So the first one up, everyone, is acrophobia.
Oh.
Adam, what is acrophobia?
I think I heard of it before, but I have no clue.
It is the fear of heights.
Okay, that's the other one.
How much of this acrophobia do you think you have?
I have slight fear of heights because I have to work in high places sometimes, so I have to get over it. Like I have no choice.
Yeah. Let's give it like a star rating.
Let's
like
say
5 stars is like 100%. You're terrified.
I give it 2.5. Like I wouldn't
already
go,
with the point.
Yeah, I wouldn't go bungee jumping. I wouldn't go skydiving.
That's a good measurement.
I wouldn't jump off a cliff into water, but maybe I'll jump off a low cliff into deep water.
How are you if you were like standing at the top of a building, like there's like a rail and stuff, going over and looking over the edge?
That's
or
fine.
Just looking out.
That's fine. But if there's no railing and I'm just like on a wire or something, that's pushing it.
On a zip line flying through the sky?
Zip lines I'm okay with. I did a zip line before. I think anything where I'm not attached to safety.
Okay.
Is
free
like,
falling.
Yeah. Free falling or just like free standing.
Okay. So depending on the situation, it changes a little bit. For me, when I was little, I felt like this was a big phobia that I had. I was really scared of heights. And for some reason, I had it really connected with like roller coasters, which I was not a fan of.
Yeah.
So I was really scared. But as I grew older, I felt like okay with heights. So I'm one person who is like totally fine with standing. Like if I'm on a building, like I can get over and look at the edge. If there's no edge, I might like peek over, but I think I'll feel my body be like, ooh, this is a little creepy, MJ.
Getting close.
Like some of those videos that you can see online of people running around like on skyscrapers or climbing really tall cranes, and they're like looking around, dangling. Like there's a little bit of like a sweat on my palms. That does happen from watching that.
That's full 5 stars, maybe even 6 stars for me.
Right. So I would give it generally probably like 2 stars. Do you have an English textbook that looks like this, filled with all these post-it notes to remember all those little phrases and words to use? But when you're in a real conversation, you don't have time to look up the exact phrase and word that you want to use. The best way to remember an English phrase or word is to use that English, have it come out of your mouth. That's why I offer one-on-one English lessons with me. It's an English lesson that I adjust specifically for your needs. 初心者の人でも両方英語と日本語を話せるから安心してください. If you're a mid-level English speaker, then I'm here to help you improve some of those phrases and bring out the natural phrases you're looking for. If you're a high-level speaker used to live outside of Japan and you want to keep up your English, I can chat. We all make mistakes and we all feel nervous. One thing everyone does when they're studying English is to passively do it. You need to speak up and speak out and get the experience of English conversation to then get better at it. Check the link down below to book a free trial lesson so you can see what it's like yourself and improve your English through conversation. On to the next one. Aerophobia would be
planes or flying.
Ding ding ding. Yes.
Yeah.
Fear of flying.
I'm 0 for that. I love going in the plane.
Oh, yeah?
Inside the plane, not outside the plane. I look outside the window. I imagine like I'm excited and I sit in the plane and I think about how amazing it is that this big machine is just like floating in the sky. Even when I look at planes taking off and landing, I'm just like, wow, like, that's amazing. It's just floating.
So you're totally fine.
It's flying.
So I feel like this one's an interesting one because I can look at it as fear of flying versus fear of crashing. I'm on the side of I'm scared, which I think everyone kind of has, but it just depends on how much you're thinking about the plane crashing, which then gives you stress and anxiety.
Right.
Which then can lead into just saying, I don't like flying. But flying itself, I find discomfort in feel the pressure in my ears.
Right.
Oh, there's a discomfort because I don't have a nice seat because I use economy all the time. Maybe there's uncomfortable because how many people are around you or the idea that everybody farts at takeoff. Like,
Do they?
I think so. For me, flying itself, when I was really young, I was focused more on like the turbulence, the shaking of the plane. And that was really terrifying and scary for me. And once I saw this video of like a stress test for an airplane and like how far they can bend the wings before they break, it's crazy. They're like touching each other before it breaks. So I would say fear of flying, I wouldn't say it's 0. So yeah, I think it's 1.
That's what the 0.5
Maybe 0.5. Here's the next one. Aquaphobia.
Fear of water.
Fear of water. Correct. Now this one can become like, depending on the level, like fear of water as in like washing your hands or fear of water of like jumping into an ocean. Yeah.
I think for me, it's the deep part of the ocean, like going under and getting eaten by a giant octopus or a giant squid. That is 100% fear.
Anything with tentacles.
Anything with tentacles. Other than that, like I'm good. Like water is my friend. I think I like swimming. I like going to the beach. I like enjoying the ocean. Hearing the sounds, the sights, the smells. So
I'd say the same for me. I drink a lot of water, so I'm at the 0 end of this aquaphobia. Next one, claustrophobia.
Fear
this
of
is what you
closed spaces. Yeah, this is the one I talked about. I mentioned
fear of closed spaces. Adam, do you have this?
This one is higher for me. Like it's like a 3-4, I think.
Ooh.
Especially when it comes to I don't know if people know about an activity called splunking, where people they go into like crevices, they find a hole basically.
The crevasse.
A crevasse in the side of a mountain. The hole is just enough where you could fit like your body inside. Yeah. But once you go inside, there's big open areas in the cave, and then you have to make your way to the other side of the cave. Like, no, thank you.
Not a thrill activity for you.
Not a chance in the world I would do that at all. There is a movie called 127 Days. Have you seen this movie?
I know of it. I have not seen it.
It's a famous movie about a real story about somebody hiking or riding their bicycle in those exact spaces, and he was trapped. See, this is how it happens. He was trapped. This is how the fears happen, because you hear these real stories and you're like, that could happen to me.
Claustrophobia for me, no. I would give it pretty much a 0.
Oh yeah?
I'm totally fine.
Okay.
Next, we have the other most popular
arachnophobia.
The fear of spiders. Now, how are you on this one, Adam?
I'm okay. Like spiders, they don't bother me. They're like friends in the house.
Friends?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. No, but like, I'm not afraid of them because normally they're not aggressive. Of course, they're like creepy and crawly, and like there's also spiders and the house centipedes. They're both very creepy looking insects, arachnids. but they do good in your house by getting rid of cockroaches and silver bugs and all those other things. So
Oh, yeah.
when I see them, I'm like, okay, hey, if you get closer, I'm gonna take you
You
outside.
stay on your side of
Yeah.
the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So
I'm not
has this
afraid.
changed over time? Like when you were a kid,
Yeah.
did you have a phobia of spiders?
Not really, no. Not really.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
I
you
think
go.
I was okay.
Pretty much okay the whole way
Pretty
through.
much
For me,
okay.
I was very scared as a kid
Oh,
of
really?
spiders. Did not want to have them getting close. I'm not sure what kind they are.
Yeah.
In my area of the US, I think actually there's a lot of area in the US where black widows can be found.
Ooh.
And I did find one
Yeah.
once in my backyard. So after that, I understood as a kid that they're like the most poisonous,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
dangerous for people.
Yeah.
So I think that's what kind of traumatized me into being scared of spiders. After that, I was getting older. And just like you, Adam, once you learn some information about this thing that scares you,
Yeah.
that feeling of being scared goes away.
Do you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore.
And it usually subsides so much that you're totally fine with
Yeah.
that thing. Where just like you said, you're leaving it in your house. And that's how I am too.
Mhm.
It's most specifically for jumping spiders.
Okay.
We have a lot of jumping spiders, especially in Japan. There's
Yeah.
like so many. And if I see a jumping spider, I will leave it in my house. Totally. You're fine. Hang out. No problem. If I see other types of spiders, ones that move a little quicker, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to maybe, you should go outside. It's nicer out there. So I'm less scared of them
Yeah.
because before I wouldn't catch them. But now I just like I just grab a tissue and I'm able to
And
like scoop them
scoop
up
them
in
up.
the tissue and say goodbye.
Yeah.
And so I would say arachnophobia, probably, I'm going to say 1
Okay.
because 0 would be like me being able to put out my hand and having a spider just hang out, crawl on my hand. I don't know if I'm there yet.
Okay. I'm gonna
For me.
say 1 as well, because there's like the house spiders is one side of the spiders that I interact with regularly. But
Yeah.
like bigger spiders, like huntsman spiders and tarantulas and all those big spiders,
Any wolf spiders? Yeah.
wolf spiders, I've never seen one. When I look at them on the internet, I get a little bit creeped out.
So I would say overall, that's not bad.
Not
Those are
bad,
like
yeah.
a bunch of like common fears that I think can be very extreme
Yeah.
for some people,
Yeah.
but I feel like they're very well talked about. But I haven't met many people who are truly terrified of these things.
Mm.
Probably claustrophobia would be the number one,
Yeah.
as well as arachnophobia of
yeah.
seeing actual people be like in that situation. There's a spider. Oh, here's a small space. And be like,
Get it
and they're
away
like,
from me.
a little
Yeah.
panicky
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah. So you got to watch out for that. There is a new one that has taken the world by surprise. Trypophobia. This is the phobia of a lot of small holes closely together.
I knew
Now-
someone who had that fear.
Oh yeah.
We both knew
And
the same person.
We both knew the same person
Yeah.
who was like, they could not look at it.
Yeah.
They would get like goosebumps, creeped out. Like
Yeah.
it was not so much scared as it was disgusting,
Disgust, yeah.
extremely disgusting
Yeah.
to see these holes put together. And after I heard about that, when you show people, a lot of people are like, oh, gross. And I feel like a lot of people have this, I wouldn't say a phobia, but just disgust with this kind of imagery, this kind of picture. Perfect example that is not super creepy because it's common is a lotus flower. The top of the lotus flower, right? When I guess it's like drying out or the petals have fallen apart and it's just a bunch of little open pockets with a little little rattle. It's like a baby rattle.
Right.
But if you look closely, it can be a little creepy. For all of a sudden, you're like, ooh, like you start to feel the skin crawl on your back.
Goosebumps.
So, Adam, do you have this?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all.
0.
0, yeah. When I see them, I'm like, oh, circles.
For me, I would give it 1
Oh,
because
really?
I can look at them, no problem.
Yeah.
But if I had to look at it for like a very long time and like continuously, like a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
And I think it also depends on the surface. I've seen some pretty gross renderings of pictures where people like put those circles like on a face or something or like on parts of your body, your skin. And then it's like, oh, like you can only imagine
Right.
with a creative mind if that was me, what would it? Oh, like oh, creepy.
Stick your
So-
fingers inside.
That's so gross. Okay, everyone, we are getting about at the end of this one, but I did want to touch upon some interesting Japanese phobias that I found online. Not sure if they're totally real, but maybe they could be. The first one is, and this is all in Japanese, so types of taijin kyofusho. Sekimen kyofu is the fear of blushing. Scared to blush? I
Blush?
think that's just being shy.
Yeah.
Next one is jiko shizen kyofu. The fear of one's own glance.
Like in the mirror?
Like you can't look at yourself in the mirror.
Oh.
I don't think I've heard of this kind of thing before.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know I've creeped myself out looking at myself in the mirror.
How?
I have.
How?
Oh, dude, you just get like right to your face.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just like looking at your face for so long, so closely,
Yeah.
and just thinking like more about like this is a living organism,
Oh, okay.
breathing, living, everything, living tissue. And it's like
For me,
whoa.
I go in the opposite. I'm like, is that what people see when they see me? Because I can't see me when I'm existing. Like people are seeing me, but I'm not seeing me. I have an image of what I look like. When I look in the mirror, it's a little bit off of that image. So how do I look?
And you're ready to look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah. It's weird.
Where if you're out, you're not.
You're not.
The best thing is just watch MJ and Adam show more, guys. Here we go. Next one is the last one. Very interesting. Jikoshu kyofu. The fear of body odor. Now, this one might be like tryptophobia, where it's not so much of a fear, but it's just gross.
Gross, yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to smell people when they smell bad. I don't know if there's like good smelling people naturally. But this one's really interesting because I feel like in Japan, if people had this, they would try to cover it with something. And perfume and deodorant, cologne is not really a popular thing in Japan. So I thought this one was interesting. But let us know down in the comments, everyone. Do you have any of these phobias, be it from Japan or from the ones that we listed at the beginning? What percentage are you? Do you have a phobia that nobody knows about or an interesting one that you just want to share in the comments? Do so down below, subscribe, and like this video.
Yep, but that's it. We'll see you
On the next step.